everybody, welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. I did a live stream yesterday out on the porch, and we had a bit of a discussion, me and Sensitive Skeptic at least, about jaw harps. And as he said, he'd like to learn how to play jaw harp one day. I think that was it. And jaw harp is incredibly easy to play. It's like harmonica. You can pick it up and make music with it, but to master it is a different story. I am by no means a jaw harp master, but I have learned a fair bit over the last 2 years since I started playing. Now, sadly, most of the people, when you think of jaw harp, you think of one of these. This is a Snoopy harp. It was given to me by my friend Ross. This is not really a jaw harp. This is a jaw harp-like item. It's so hard to play. Sounds like shit. You barely get any volume out of it. The reed's super thick. It's just badly made. Very badly made. If you have one of these, hang it on your wall. Don't try to play it. That's for last time I'm gonna play it for a long time. Now, and those are easily found in music stores, but don't buy them. You might find these ones. These are made in Austria. This is kind of an old one that's been tweaked a bit. But these ones are like a step up. You can make music with them, but they're still not great. This one's in the key of G. You know, they're not so bad. But if you really want to, I was saying, don't play the Hobby Lobby harps. Don't play the Snoopy harps. If you're going to get a jaw harp, it's kind of like harmonicas. Like, the more money that you spend on it, the better it's going to be. And most good jaw harps are actually probably more expensive than most harmonicas. But you can get some good ones for really cheap. This is a great beginner harp. This is made by Pavel Potkin. It actually came in this beautiful case, beautiful carrying case. This old man's face. And how you use the case is it's got this leather cord on it. You take the case, you stick the tongue of the harp in here, and voila, you can carry it with you. It's nice and safe. But I play it a lot, so I just hang it on my wall. But yeah, this harp was about $50. It's made in Russia. There's a lot of trouble with Russia right now, but anyhow, it's made in Russia. And this is a great harp to start on. It's in the key of F. Yeah, that's a good one. This is Pavel Potkin, and this one is made by his son Vladimir Potkin. It's in the key of E. This kind of jaw harp is known as a Comus, and this one is called a Vargan for some reason. And it's in the key of E. Now, this one here, this is made in India, and it's called a morchang. It's got a very stiff reed. It's a tooth buster if you don't know what you're doing. And yeah, it's got this tail. It's kind of good to hold. So, but this is high C. It's very hard to play. But it's got because it's a morchang, I don't know if you can tell, but these are little things harpists know. The tongue is raised a little slightly, whereas the tongue on this isn't. Like it's flat, it's flush, right? What that little bend does is it gives you a draw start. You know, you can't do that on a melodic harp like that. Anyhow, it's a bit of a difficult one. I'm finally just getting my mouth around it after 2 years of playing. I'm starting to make good sounds with this. Now, Sensitive Skeptic said that he wanted the harp he wanted to start on was a low E flat. Now, I don't know how easy that would be to find. It would be big. It'd be bass jaw harps are expensive. Like the big low tune bass ones, they can be quite expensive. This is the lowest one I have, and this is a Mautrommel from Germany. This body is made of silver, and yeah, it's really low. I told Sensitive Skeptic to not start with a low harp because they're actually a lot harder to play than a Pavel Potkin, you know, that's where you do want to start. But I'm gonna play this a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely a cool harp. I traded a synthesizer, an old realistic Moog synthesizer, and like a Radio Shack fake of a Moog synthesizer. I traded it to my buddy Sam for a handful of cash and a handful of jaw harps. So I got this one out of the deal anyway. This is the world's first synthesizer. Yeah, but this is a good starting point. You can find these are common. Just look them up on eBay or whatever. What's the best thing to put in to find one? Altai Komus, ALTAIKOMUS, by Craftsman Pavel Potkin, POTKIN, and Pavel is PAVEL. But yeah, that's the best place to start, I would say, if you're gonna play jaw harp. Don't buy these. These are gonna just bring up your dental bills. You know, I keep it because it's a gift and it means a lot to me. But yeah, don't play them. Get something good that works. You know. And the way, when you play them, basically you just put them up to your teeth. And Now your strokes on the tongue have to be clean. That was the hardest part that I found so far. But once you get going on them, you can like you know you blow into them like. Like it makes them louder, you know. The trick to these for me is getting a good steady rhythm going, you know. I can just play tunelessly and melodically all day, but getting a good rhythm going, you know. You can burp through them too. Anyhow, that's my video on jaw harps, folks. Yeah, little different than the world of harmonicas. Not easy to find good ones at your music shop. Like, you know, if you're gonna get a good one, you're gonna have to order it. Places I would suggest or the one place I would definitely suggest is just called the Harpery, and it's run by a fella named Porky Miller. So you know, it's something's run by a guy named Porky Miller. It's going to be pretty great. But yeah, that's where I would say to start your journey, and you will find so many beautiful harps when you start looking. It'll blow you away, and you often can find sound samples of them too. So anyhow, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Hope you watched to the end. Be well, stay free, God bless. Have a blessed Sunday.